Ah, you're here. We should get going then. Xavier and the others should be filming soon.
How's it going? Have you managed to...
I've narrowed down a few potential locations. We just need to take a sample from each one. Once the equipment and...
Great!
All right, let's get a move on. That should do it. Let's head back. We made good time. We might even know the...
You sound pretty happy about...
Do I? I suppose I've just... Anyway, enough chit-chat. We have work... Oh, but let's head in through the side door. I don't want to run into the crew on the deck. All right. Now we just need to wait for the results. Since we have some time to kill...
It's really coming together!
Oh, these must be the ones we caught the first time. Like it? It's fine.
Come on! It sounded like you really
You're that proud of it?
Well, yeah.
And you know it's gonna be gone.
What do you mean?
After the festival, this ship will be returned to the fortress of Meropide, and this aquarium will be no more.
So?
So, no matter how much work you put into this place, once the festival is over, it's...
Not making the most of it when we have the chance isn't even...
But if you know it's all going to be gone one day, what?
Well, because...
Because you still get to keep the things you gain along...
Doesn't that make losing them even harder?
Well, if you put it like that... But the happy memories we make along the way last forever! You just have to take a more... Not to mention, everything we do here is gonna be on film, so...
And when you look back on it, only happy memories will come to mind.
Exactly!
So it's about finding joy in the
Traveler! You're back on...
What's wrong with that? You say that like it's terrible news or something.
How did you get here? I didn't see you on the deck. Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss Guillotin hide ASAP. The crew is heading over here to shoot any second.
What? They should be done by now.
There was a mishap earlier that cost them some time. I was waiting on deck so I could warn you the minute you showed up. Anyway, you should head back to the captain's cabin. Ugh. Finally! That's a wrap for the scene.
Uh-oh! Too late!
Change of plans then. You'll just...
Hide! And where exactly am...
Oh! There's a box over there! You can get in that!
Huh? You expect...
Do I need my makeup done for the...
Let me see. Maybe just a quick touch.
Huh? Traveler and Paimon? What are you doing here?
Huh? Oh, well, it didn't take us long...
No. We ran into an issue that, set us back. It meant Miss Charlotte's crew wasn't able to rep either. We both...
Oh, for several reasons. Let us help then. The sooner...
Oh,
Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go first then. If I'm not Thanks, Director Farina! Of course. Fellow artists should help each other out where we can.
Agreed. Well then, camera, light. All right, places, everyone! And 3, 2, 1, action!
So, the story ends, but when Duke Saint Germanus departed...
Huh? That sounds familiar. Wait, it's from...
He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics.
Huh? What was that noise?
Mr. Koba, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice.
Not so hard. This box isn't sturdy enough for that.
This is why I keep saying, don't put too much trust in Clockwork Mecha. Unlike humans, machines...
A heart?
That's right. It's what's on the inside. You can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique.
You said my emotion module was faultless.
It is, but that's not quite the same thing.
Do you think I have one then?
I don't think so. I know so. The question is, do you recognize it?
That's where you're wrong.
I can't believe this. Forcing me to hide in a box and listen to this drivel.
In the end, clocks tick through tranquil years. No matter how grand a dream is, it will fade away like this.
And cut.
That was a long one.
If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip a lid. And not just the one to this box.
Oh, there were some weird audio things going on, but perfect!
I can get out of this.
It's our turn. Camera operator, set up for the next scene. In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium in a foreign land and gets swept up in memories of her friend. So, in terms of lighting...
Shoot. Paimon thought there'd be a break and Santoroni could...
Break a leg! Yep, we're headed up. All right, quiet on set. We're about to...
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should roll on this.
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it remains where it is, cradled in the coral's quiet beauty. And yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the end. So I think that story has it wrong. She is no different than us. She has a heart.
Columbina.
Huh? Uh-oh, is she onto us?
What is she doing? Cut!
You okay, Columbina? Oh.
Why don't we take a short break? That last take was beautifully organic, though. We can use it as is. No need to go again.
Thanks, Director Farina. But I'm fine to continue.
You're sure? In that case, let's shoot some quick B-roll. Then we can move to our next outdoor scene.
We're in the clear this time.
Ugh! Absolutely suffocating.
You okay, Sandrone?
Right? Come on. Let's go. It's time for me to go home. All right, it should be around here. Give me some space. I'll activate the water insulating mechanism.
The what?
Alain, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels in Fontaine would rise. Thanks to his expertise in mechanics, he was able to implement a few simple measures to protect our home from flooding. I told him there was no need, that I would just move when the water rose too high. But it would seem he knew a day like this would come. All right, the silt has been cleared away. Go activate the mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will fill the empty middle chamber with water. Alright, now turn on the drainage mechanism in front of the second sluice gate, and this chamber will become empty once again.
So, this is where you used to live?
Back when I lived here, it was my job. If the weather was nice, I would come to think of it. I was the only one who could happy. Of course, that was all just an illusion.
Oh,
All right, enough standing around. Yep, this place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed. What is it? Huh? How did you get... Oh, Arlecchino, and you... read the whole... Anyway, since you've already read it, you should just, well, feel free to look around. Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't touch anything. Just try not to choke on the dust. Polonia. Oh, I played with these during the first few months after I was created. At first, Alen and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to become...
yeah. These...
Logic and math puzzles? It's been so long. Let's go with this one. The gears on the left are... Just remember, you can't stack... Looks like it took you a few extra moves. My first attempt was the same. Well, what did you think of the game? You showed quite a bit of promise. Oh, these are some of the... And these are just some unimportant... This was Alen's workbench. We're both Polonian. Before Alen was bedbound. This is where, later on, when he got too sick, I took over and would work on Polonia here.
Wait, the people...
Oh, this was taken when Alen and Renee were both still at the Fontaine. In his later years, Alen would often sit by the fireplace and stare at this picture, wearing an expression somewhere between guilt and he said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he needed it most.
Wow! This house is filled with so many memories! It's so cozy!
You should have seen it at its prime, when people actually lived here. A lit fireplace. You know, we also used to have a mechanical piano that Alen built.
Oh!
Alen never played it much. He probably wasn't able to at that, but I managed to teach myself. Music theory is essentially math after all. Once you learn the patterns, I loved perusing Alen's collection of classical, but as Alen continued to deteriorate, even the sound of music began to grate on his nerves. So, back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack. Commonplace in every home. Enough about that. Wait, there's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with some kind of gear. Knowing you, Ellen, I'm guessing it goes like this, then like this. Got it. Am I a genius or what? Let's see here. A box?
Well, you gonna...
It's heavier than I was... A letter? Wait a second. It's a multidimensional algorithmic core. Ellen would use it to store information. All right, I'll start looking into the core.
Okay. Hold on. There's
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born. You seem to like these flowers a lot. May you grow and flourish just as they do.
Huh? Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture. You've changed a lot since then, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that you come off kind of aggressive sometimes, or...
Well then, people should stop being so annoying. It's not like I'm the one with the...
Of course not. Oh, here's something else. Looks like a piece of paper. Today, I solved another math puzzle and made a breakthrough on a construction problem.
No, wait, that's
From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess, unraveler of all reason.
No, nope. No more of that. I thought I tore...
You wrote this? Then how did it get... Wait, there's more writing at the bottom.
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash. I'm sorry.
Ellen! Don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes through a phase like that.
Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that. It must have been Polonia. That's enough. I told you it was Polonia. You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling around in the box. Just put it down and let me read the letter. To my little clockwork princess. Not another word.
You've most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me. I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, there's the birth that grants us life. Then, the birth of the soul. It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us into the... We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life, instead of allowing the happenstance of our existence to pass us by. This is the process of recognizing the soul. You are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that long ago. But to me, you have never been a creation or to me, you're just like the rest of us. In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more than a machine. And so you see, perhaps we're not so different no matter how one looks at it. The heart is a complex thing. Your computational capacity allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning. Emotions and logic often clash with each other. And those, as you told me once, you've always known, similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to fully visualize its form. So, what I leave you now is this. A formula that will allow you to...
Of course. Whether you use it is entirely up to you. You are, regardless, whether by my formula or some other means. I trust. Ellen.
Oh.
I'm fine. I've already figured out how this formula works.
You made up your mind already?
Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies within my core is the reason. No. I can do this. But do you want to walk?
What do you mean?
I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Ellen said, she's an amalgamation of all the times my logic algorithms have clashed.
And by resolve, you mean...
Yes.
But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that mean letting us see a bunch of your...
If what Ellen said is true, then I'm about to be... born anew. Or what? Besides, you already read my whole diary. When it comes to keeping my...
You're really sure about this?
How many times do I have to say it? I finally let you in as... enough... All right. With the numerological array, I can construct...
Oh, just...
Huh. Sounds like that shaman has some tricks up her sleeve. The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Being able to achieve a similar result through... Anyway, let's get this show on the road. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay? I know I offered, but I... Is this... my heart? No, it's probably just the result of Ellen's formula. Huh. But it looks like the walls are all... mirrors? You made it. About time. Is that me? From the past? You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am. What happened? Shall we sit down and talk?
That should do it. Hello. My name is Alain Guillotin.
Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Here. I want...
A notebook?
You can use it to write things...
I don't need to write things down. I have
Even so, some things are more important than others.
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation?
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow, and in the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to.
I don't understand. This is where we were born. Mornings of tending to the garden. Alain.
What is it?
What are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee.
I want to try it.
Oh, okay.
Bitter. Speaking of, why did you design me with senses? Taste, smell.
Well, I'm not quite sure. I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one.
Oh. Still bitter. But this... I thought those peaceful days would... You know that's not possible. Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just bad luck. Was it? Well, it certainly became a pattern, now didn't it? Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Elen was a love of coffee. A machine acting like a human. Kind of laughable. I suppose that's just what I'm used to. Yeah, that's just what we're used to.
Hey, this place isn't half bad. Great.
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea party.
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino. I have business to discuss with her. And Columbina, Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering. Apologies for the...
Whatever. Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. What's one more? Since you're here, you might...
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Much obliged, Sandrone.
Well, look who we have here. Good thing I brought Capitano. I was just about to go find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with...
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could...
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out.
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. And then, one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino. Goodbye, Sandrone.
Don't go, Columbina. We should have just said that. Why didn't we? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. She would have just... You're right. I suppose that's why you call me and every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart. My voice. Ask, why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it? Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing, but in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost, you just... And now, even Polonia is no longer... I did everything I could, but it's just like Elen always said. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even... I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss... ever so logical. What's your take, then? It feels like... The more I... It sounds so stupid. But why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Better to dark, I know. But the heart wants what it wants. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants. Go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you? Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here, or eliminating me entirely? Like debugging a code? I don't care. I just don't want to... Go ahead. I'm ready. Why do we keep losing everything we care about?
I know it hurts, but that's life.
I wish...
I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along.
Sandrone?
I'm fine.
It's okay to
Cry? You've got to be kidding me. The emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Ellen tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice, I suppose. Huh. Come to think of it,
the aquarium?
the old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably lose. Then, one by one, the fish all swam away.
Don't say that. A lot of people would feel this.
Now? After seeing what It's like you said. We get to keep the things we gain along the way.
Well said.
Besides, I've already died once. I'd be stupid not to make the most of this second chance.
Right. Earlier you, or your inner self, mentioned something about...
You think that's something you can just ask, and I'll tell you, I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy on the inside and pour my heart out. That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt. Starting with cleaning some old aquarium...
Huh?
Metaphorically speaking, I mean. Come on, let's head back to...
Huh? Resentful lost?
You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epicles, right? Well, I bet that's why. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the water in
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should have been just the beginning.
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your talents would have.
Remind me how they ended up like that again?
Yes, it's called soul severing. Rene of the Nartsitzenkreuz, after learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Rene thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity. Unfortunately, his theory of the four Orthants was imperfect at the time, and Jakob, another member of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on Rene's legacy and restore his physical form. He even...
By severing their souls?
Yes. After Rene successfully awakened, the two continued their research, and all the severed after you saved Fontaine by turning Fontanians into true humans. These souls returned to the ley line, but the souls severed before Rene awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to forever.
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world.
Not only that, but over time, they began to fuse with other entities. But the full transformation must have been recent. Otherwise, the Udex surely would have noticed. Wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater Melazine patrols. No wonder I kept running into officers.
In that case, let's go find Nervalette and we can sort it out.
No, not just yet.
Why not?
For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare. Even though I haven't reported back to Snezhnaya. Besides, with me here, success is a done deal. Involved, all I need is for Miss Seat Lolly to help pinpoint the location of this
With my eyes closed. This is what I do. I'm a lot better at it than manning a deck, but, how exactly do you plan on—
Just trust me. I have the perfect—
Alright. If you're that confident. Why the sudden interest in helping Fontaine with this, Androne?
No, I didn't. And you're right. This problem has nothing to do with me. But in his later years, Elen told me he regretted— he also felt sorry towards Marianne. If he were still with us, I think he'd do the same. He might— friends shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. You mean everything that just happened wasn't for nothing? Why, thank you for pointing out— just washing off the grime of the past.
What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden? They go off on some grand adventure and what? Now—
All right then, Seat Lolly. Tracking this thing down is up to you.
Huh?
You get this, Granny Eatsley!
You. Come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink. Why? Because I said so. Miss Guillotin, I'll report back on the location tomorrow morning.
Well, don't let me keep you.
All right, you. Time to go. I've got scores that need settling.
Huh?